Hey everyone, welcome back to the Matt Wick YouTube channel. In today's video, we're hunting for fossils in Reedy Point in Delaware, right off the Chesapeake-Delaware Canal and the Delaware River. All right. Are here is because this is where they dump a lot of the dredge when they dredge the canal, and some of the dredge piles have fossils in them, some of them do not, and not all of the dredge piles are created equally. Some of them have a lot of fossils, some have none, some have a few. It all is the luck of the draw, so you always have to check between the different piles. This pile, it's got a lot of cool rocks in it, a lot of sand. I'm not so sure that this one's gonna have that many fossils in it, but it could. A lot of the more recent piles really don't have anything in them, so you want to look for like older piles. It's so pretty here and there's never anybody here. So today we're in the state of Delaware, and the state fossil of Delaware is actually the belemnite, and that is actually what we're here to look for. Belemnites are an extinct species of ancient squid that lived when the dinosaurs did, and the rostrum from inside the belemnite was basically an internal skeleton, and that's the part that got fossilized, and they're very common, they're everywhere. Everywhere where you have a Cretaceous deposit, you'll find lots of them, and they're usually about this long. I don't know, they're always less than 6 inches. They're very common in England, they're very common all over North America as well. Just anywhere where there was a shallow coastal sea when the dinosaurs were around, you'll find lots of them. Belemnites kind of have a distinct color and composition depending on where you find them as well. And I quite like the ones that you find here because they have much more of like a calcified look. They're kind of like an amber color. This is the first one of the day. There it is. And there are literally millions of these things all around. In fact, here's another one. See how they have that pointy tip? So I found my spot and I am gonna stay here. So the first couple times I came here, I would see these shells everywhere and I thought they were normal shells. But actually it turns out that these are Cretaceous fossils as well from an extinct species of oyster. And it's really hard to tell when you're actually looking at them, but it's definitely the case. They don't grow anymore, they don't exist anymore. And I got a couple good specimens over the years, but I think we'll find some more today. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with coming here and taking these fossils because the fact is once they get to the surface, time is ticking because they start to actually decay really fast on the surface, and you can actually see some of the fossils actually like falling apart if they're on the surface for too long. When you do this, you're essentially preserving history for future generations, which is pretty cool. All right, so we found 3 fossils so far, not having too much luck at the moment, so I might actually move piles in a second. Sometimes it helps to actually like uncover some sediment. But I don't really have a shovel, so can't really do a lot of that. See, this is what I mean by they start to decay. This one's got holes in it and stuff. It's falling apart basically. If you spend a couple hours looking here, you'll actually be able to find complete rostrums, pretty much, base to tip. And that's actually pretty rare, and they're really cool to find. And they're actually pretty hard to identify, but once you get the eye for it, you get pretty good at it. I really wish there was fossilized ammonites here, but I've never found one. I don't think there are any here, really. You can find gastropods. Here we go. That's a cool one. Look at that. That is so cool. There's another one right here. This one's split in half, though. There's probably more in that pile, but I think I'd like to go on to the next pile because it looks a little bigger. And if I remember right, that one has a lot of fossils in it. And I haven't been here in a long time, so there's probably a lot of new fossils washed out. You know, when you're walking around looking at fossils like this, it really gets you thinking. I mean, there used to be dinosaurs here, just walking around. Belemnites are less impressive because they're just little tiny squids, but still. All right, I just found an extremely active pile. Just found these 2, and then there's one here, very thick. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here. Look at all that. Span of a couple seconds. There's one here, there's one here. So this is a pile I'll stay at for a little bit. There's one over there. Oh, jeez. Look at that. So yeah, every single one of these is a fossilized shell. And this is the one that I wanted to show you guys, is this extinct ancient oyster, which their shells grow in a spiral. Very cool. You will never find one of these alive anywhere in the universe. They are extinct. I can't possibly take home all the fossils I'm finding today. There's just far too many. I'm just trying to find really good examples to take back. Think I'll keep this one. Oh yeah, this one too. It's huge. One thing that's quite interesting about these ancient oysters is that their shells are remarkably thick, way thicker than modern oysters. I love doing everything like this. I mean, my hands are filled with fossils right now. There's a really big one. That fly is ginormous. All right. Well, guys, that about does it for today's video. I gotta get home and edit and play some Fallout New Vegas. If you have any more ideas for videos, drop them in the comments below. I always read all of them, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video in 1 week. See you guys there. So this is the part of the video where my microphone died. But if you ever want to hunt for fossils, you should check out Reedy Point, Delaware. Always check with the Army Corps of Engineers first to make sure it's publicly accessible before you go. They allow you to take as many fossils as you want as long as you're not selling them. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.